All right, guys, this is going to be my run through of fluid and electrolytes. So I'm going to be talking about sodium, potassium, calcium, and magnesium in this video. So the first one we're going to go over is sodium. So the normal range is 135 to 145 milliequivalents, and its main function is going to be fluid, like so its main function is going to be fluid balances and neuro, and also muscle function. So hypernatremia is going to be a value of above 145 milliequivalents, and causes for that can be dehydration, excessive sodium intake, and diabetes insipidus, because you're peeing out all the fluid, which is gonna make your blood more concentrated with sodium. So signs and symptoms, you're gonna think high means dry, so thirst, dry mucous membranes, confusion, restlessness, and also seizures. So the nursing interventions are going to be to monitor their neurostatus, and you also want to put them on seizure precautions. So you want seizure pads on the bed. You're going to administer hypotonic fluids. So those would be like 0.45 normal saline. You're going to encourage oral intake of fluids if able, and you're also going to limit their sodium intake. And the opposite of that is going to be hyponatremia. So that would be a value below 135 milliequivalents. Causes would be fluid overload, SIADH, and overuse of diuretics. So signs and symptoms are going to be the same, pretty much the same. It's going to be headache, confusion, nausea, seizures, and muscle weakness. So for nursing interventions, you're always going to want to monitor their neurostatus and implement seizure precautions, and also like their fall risk precautions as well. So you're going to do neuro checks, you're going to monitor their INOs, you're going to administer hypertonic saline, and you're also going to do fluid restriction and, like I said again, seizure precautions. So the next one is going to be potassium. So when you think of potassium, you're going to think cardiac. So the normal range of potassium is 3.5 to 5 milliequivalents per liter. So the function of potassium is cardiac rhythms, muscle contractions, and also nerve conduction. So when you look at potassium, just think cardiac. So hypo and hyperkalemia can lead to cardiac dysrhythmias. So hyperkalemia, which is above 5.0 milliequivalents. So causes of that would be renal failure and overuse of potassium-sparing diuretics, and also tissue trauma. So think massive burns or like gunshot wounds, kind of things you would see like on a trauma floor or a burn floor. So signs and symptoms are going to be muscle cramps, peaked T waves on a ECG, bradycardia, and cardiac arrest or dysrhythmias. So nursing interventions, first things first, you're going to put them on a cardiac monitor. You're going to administer, depending on what it is, on how high it is, you're going to administer either K-exolate, an insulin drip with D50, or calcium gluconate. You're also going to restrict their potassium intake, and you can also give loop diuretics like Lasix to help lower the potassium as well. Inverse to that would be hypokalemia, so that would be a potassium level below 3.5 milliequivalents. And the causes for that are going to be overuse of diuretics,